Have you ever wondered why sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is equal to 1? In this video, I'm going to show you the reason why it is so. Now, consider a right angle triangle. From a right angle triangle, this angle over here is a right angle, and if we have the longer side to be equal to C and this other side to be equal to A, while this is B, then we'll have this to be an angle theta. Now, from this triangle, you can see that we all can tell what the whole sides will be. Now, comparing Pythagorean theorem, we can say a square plus b square is equal to c square. That means the longest side is equal to the square of the sum of the other two sides. If I divide here by c square, and I divide here by c square, and I also divide here by c square, you see that c square will have to cancel out c square, and then the value of this will be a square divided by c square plus b square divided by c square, and this will be equal to 1. Now, from this expression, we can simply find out the value of a divided by c. Using the law of indices, you will see that if we have this will become a divided by c all squared plus b divided by c all squared, and this will be equal to 1. Now, from that expression, and comparing this right angle, you see that we always have a sine to be equal to opposite divided by the hypotenuse, and then we'll have a cos to be equal to adjacent divided by the hypotenuse. Now, what do we want to get from here? Considering the sine, you come to see that sine of any angle, let's say angle theta, is equal to opposite divided by the hypotenuse. So, from the right angle triangle, you come to see that the opposite is equal to A of the angle and the hypotenuse is C. So that simply tells us that the sine, which is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, can still be equal to sine. We can replace that with, since it's A divided by C, we can replace this with sine theta all squared plus, if you check the cos of angle, the cos of any angle, angle theta, is equal to adjacent, which is B divided by the hypotenuse, which is C, and that is cos of theta. So that means cos of theta can give me cos of theta square, and all this will be equal to 1. Now, from this expression, you will agree with me that the sine of theta square is simply not equal to the sine of theta square. Now, for this, you can see that the square is for theta alone, while from this, you can see that the sine and the theta takes the square. So what does that expression teach us? This expression teaches us that this can simply be simplified to sine square theta. So if we convert that to sine square theta, that will automatically give us a solution. So we'll have this to become sine of square theta plus cos of square theta, and this will be equal to 1. So that proves that this expression or this method of getting the value of sine plus cos theta equal to 1 is verifiable. If you did enjoy watching this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with friends and colleagues, and remember to subscribe to my channel for more simplified math content. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye for now.